So you are really into the work, and afterwards, Dr. Ese will take over to share the business.
Okay.
The YALI RLC. Once again, good morning. My name is Femi Adenekan, District Governor of the International District. I welcome you to Nigeria, and I also welcome you to our district number 1. We are a group of volunteers that is made up of Rotarians. Rotarians are members of Rotary Club and Rotary clubs who are members of Rotary clubs. Now, Rotarians are adult between age 26 or anything after 20 and any age till you die. While for Rotary it is between the ages of 18 to 30. So that's a good bracket. We also have a younger arm called Interact, which is for secondary school students. That's usually from 14 to 18 years. Then we have those in primary school, which we call Rotary kids. So that's our level of our membership. And it's nice having you visit us today. And it's my pleasure to receive you at our secretariat here. We do hope you find your stay comfortable enough. And hope that this relationship we are bringing forward will be a symbiotic one that will be of mutual benefit. Thank you very much. Like I said, my name is Femi.
So, Doctor.
Okay, thank you so much. It's such a privilege to be here and to meet you. We appreciate that you made the time to meet with us. So the YALI project, it is funded by the USAID West Africa. And for our project, it's implemented by the Ghana Institute for Management and Public Administration, GIMPA. You might have heard of GIMPA in Accra. What we do is we train young people from 9 West African countries in leadership, and we also offer them networking opportunities. And the reason we do this is because we recognize how large the number of African youth is currently, and it just keeps growing. And we see the potential that the youth could serve us in social economic development across their countries, and also the risk if we do not engage them like this. YALI has a very strong transformational change agenda, and we believe that it's the youth that can lead that agenda through giving back to their communities. And so there's a strong synergy between what Rotary and Rotaract do, and then what we also do, and the level of youth that we are engaging with. So we came here on a mission to really introduce the YALI Nigeria chapter to you, because each country from which we recruit participants has an alumni chapter. And Nigeria actually happens to be our biggest chapter. We train the largest number of participants that come through our program are actually from Nigeria. They are vibrant. This week we've been meeting individual alumni. They are doing amazing things at community levels. So we want to introduce the chapter to you to see if there could be opportunities, entry points for collaboration with Rotary. That's really why we are here today. And also, if you can possibly sponsor some of their projects, which are all community level projects in all the various sectors that you are engaged in, they are also engaged there. So that's why we are here today.
Okay.
So, in addition, so the European government, I understand, and the princess of the DG to come together, to join resources together, to expand our reach. So it is on that basis we felt that let us come and establish a more robust relationship to make a more meaningful impact in our communities. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Well, it's good to I hear what you have said, and I must confess this is a relationship that can work.
The activities in Rotary and what we do in YALI. So we can come up with any program that falls within the focus area of Rotary.
It's okay, you can go ahead. Since it falls within our own area of focus, just liaise with the Rotarians and also let us see. And you said the membership of YALI in Nigeria is the biggest. It is actually the biggest. We have the opportunity of kind of synergizing to one grow our membership both sides through this collaboration. If we have that pool of young adults lying somewhere, we can bring them into Rotary, either by making them to form a club or join an existing club. These are ways we can partner and work with others. So it's up to you what you want us to do.
I don't know if Rotarians do this.
No, not really. I think the DG has said it all. Like I did say before, you have quite a number of our members who are Rotarians. Oluwa, for example, she's one of us, doing amazingly well. And I think it's an opportunity for us to come together. I mean, there's something that DG just said. If we cut that, it means that we can form a Rotary club out of YALI.
And that way it will be a lot easier.
A lot easier.
Because one thing it does, sorry,
It's fine, sir.
one thing it does is that when you come together for a group of people, they have a specific purpose, they can channel their energy towards that, and they can package, they can seek for support on their own specific focus area. And that way it will kind of strengthen them. For instance, if it is to say global grant, they package something, you can request for support from the Rotary Foundation to support them. They have a foundation in Rotary, so you can request for that to support them. But if they cannot do that, as long as they are in their various clubs at least, they can still push it. But the voice may not be that strong when it is either majority or a whole of those people in the same gathering. I know our foundation allows you to package a grant up to $250,000 from $30,000 upward if it is well articulated, and there are low-hanging fruit grants that comes from this end. So it's up to you to. I'm not promising, but I'm only giving you opportunities that exist.
I don't know if anybody has questions or something that you want to ask.
Okay, I'm saying I don't really have questions, so but I just want to say this is a very good opportunity for us to work together. You know, I think I see that it's kind of. So I think it's what we can see here like more like a good check. So we'll see how we can actually do that. Since Rotary works on our there are 7 main focus. We also I think it will be also this. So I think it's a very big opportunity for us to work together, to collaborate, and then to also make it happen. Just like Southwest coordinator said, that some of them, the YALI RLC has some Rotarian, and then so even me personally, I'm just getting to know. I've been hearing about Rotary for a long time in the platform. They post on programs, and so I'm just getting to know like.
Also chit chatting.
Yeah, they also chit chatting.
They are registered.
So you know,
they'll be putting us aside.
So this is an opportunity for you now to come on and put you aside.
No. The Rotarians in the chat, in our general chat room, usually they do their banters, their in-house chit chat, and we'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, the 4 weeks plans and all of that.
So you know, we on our own, we did not. To be honest, this is where I actually got full package about what Rotary is all about. Before you came, Mr. Tolushi has actually given us a rundown about what Rotary is all Rotary. So I've been hearing it. I've been seeing their posts on the platform as they are as a YALI, and so they post most of their programs, most of the projects that they have. I think recently there was a project that was done by YALI Nigeria, I think, which me myself I contributed to that because I was actually
So Rotary
And he donated to the cause.
So I also donated to the cause to support because anything anything that is for impact and I think I do support that. So it's a big opportunity for us to, just like what Tolisha said, having Rotary inside YALI. So it's still for the same cause. And I think we on our own will see how we can actually make that happen, and so that there will be bigger impact, there will be bigger reach. Yes, so that's a good one, sir. I think the association, the Nigerian chapter, will be ready to do that. And we'll be very happy. Yes.
And most of the updates were Lagos.
Okay. Most of us, we are more than 10,000 alumni.
In Nigeria.
In Nigeria, we are more than and then we are scattered abroad, across all the regions, the southwest.
That is large pool.
Yes.
Large pool.
Large pool of talents, actually. Untapped talent. Yes.
Because
Come and unleash your potential.
Exactly. Look at this.
Come and unleash your potential.
Because most of our alumni, most of us that are scattered, they are carrying out impactful initiatives in their regions, and then you keep on hearing from them as an individuals, and then you can hear stories from the southwest, you can hear stories from the north central. They are doing far to the northeast. We still have people there that are creating changes in their communities, and they are
So
doing.
how many of you are in Lagos and Southwest?
Okay, we are Lagos Southwest. There are more than 3,000 alumni in Lagos Southwest. There are more than. So for him, he's in, I think he has in Southwest, Tolisha, and some others that are in Southwest. But for the alumni pool, I think there should be more than 3,000 in just
What I feel is if we want to, the three of them can do projects, but if you have, I think you will have pamphlet or something that talks about solution, and we can, like I said, let us synergize to work. We can, those of them that qualify to be Rotarians can just come together and do Rotarian. Rotary allows us to have a focus group of people with specific focus in mind. So it allows it. Rotary also, that will also go for Rotary. So those are two levels we can. I'm thinking about because of the projects that you mentioned that you want to collaborate. How do you get your funding?
We are funded by the USAID.
Oh.
Funded by USAID, but the funding is for the training.
Okay.
And yet we recognize that the real work happens after they've been trained, they become
Okay.
alumni.
Okay.
That's where we need funding.
Okay. Now, what you are saying in effect is that you were trained that by the USAID. After the training, you are expected to go into the world to change the face of the world for good. And being able to do that is what you want in partnership with. And which will provide that. Provide that. That's exactly what we do. We bring our resources together, like I said. Rotary gets its money from the members through fundraising, such as meetings, through grants. We call it levels of grant, district grant, global grant. These are areas which we collaborate with others to do things. And once the needs assessment is effective, the grants push it.
That's a good one, sir. What we do, I think we'll still follow up because you were demanding about our statement and visions and goals, and then I think we don't just want to come, just want to just see it, and then we want action. So we'll be getting back to you maybe sooner than later, so that I'm able to start the processes and things that you have.
No, if you make it,
Okay.
it depends on what you want.
Okay.
You can fuse it yourself into clubs so that you have a voice. But it would be better if you are in a group of your own that are together and we organize it and you are forcing there's so much resources. I'm not complaining that there are supposed to be grants that people have to apply for. They're not applying for. I have 73 clubs. Only 2 clubs apply for global grant. That's a grant that the minimum that it has to be no less than 30,000 US. And I know in the organization in the US, we always have a link with a Rotary club that can partner with us to fund some of these projects. So if you come out with a valuable agreement, we do it. But you have to be in Rotary to be able to do it. It has to be that one from the Rotary club, and you have to have a link assessment. So the funding is there. If you do not get it used, it remains there or goes back to the US. So you can come together as quickly as possible, decide what you want to do. But the only snag is that you go through the pages. Which means that they would have told you, I don't know how much your work is, the pages, but whatever dues you pay is you can't compare. If you call it in dollar, and this dollar is now 1,700. So that means our due is not more than $120 for our bank. So let's say 1,700. That's 170. The economy, the exchange rate actually fucked us up. So it's maybe about 20,000, 30,000. But that is the minimum you can charge. But you have to apply through court or organize it. So I think we've said so much. Do you have any other question?
Take up the
So when are you going back to Ghana?
We return on Saturday.
Oh, how did they want the money?
See.
I will return to and a lot of Rotarians are also going back.
So I think we want to really appreciate this meeting, and we'll follow up. We are here to support the chapter. So we'll engage with Francis and see how we can put something together, describing the YALI project and giving legitimacy to their request. And then we can attach that to their request and then see how it goes.
It's okay, no problem. But like I said, if it has to come through clubs.
Yeah.
I cannot fund a grant or a project directly. But if it comes as a clubs only need to partner, the YALI can come under a Rotary club and so on. And like I said, you can come together as a group. That's your opportunity. Because each of them have to go and struggle with it as well to have the club authentic and accepted. But if it is a group of YALians who are not of the same club, so I thought it was publishing and saying, I still have about 7 million. I have about 8 months. So this one, I still say,
Thank you very much. I think we just take the photograph. Thank you.
Yes, yeah, before we go for the program, for doing this opportunity. In fact, we were supposed to meet the two meetings in one and another two. But actually, we couldn't involved because it was just last week we sent a letter and then we scheduled how busy he is, he was able to